All right, guys, what's going on? A couple weeks ago, I promised you through a community post that I would do an overview of all the crazy free-to-play challenge I'm doing on all my accounts. So this is it. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna go over the 5 free-to-play accounts that I have. One of them being on the Taiwan servers, and I'm gonna start with this one, 2 Wildlanger on the Taiwan server, Lords Online. So that's the T1 troll account. So there's no really timeline on this account. I just use this account to get basically a sneak peek at the updates. Usually some updates you get them like 12 hours before the global, but some of them, like when they're in beta phase and stuff like that, they're in the Taiwan server for a longer period. So that's the one thing. Basically, when I say T1 challenge, I mean that I will never unlock T2 or anything below that. So I cannot have any HP bonus from those research. Any defense or offense on these types are maxed out. I cannot go above that. I can only get stats from, let's say Army Leadership, when I can get like the Army 2 research. There's also hidden talent that I can get from Furious Offense and hidden talent are some of those. I can also get I cannot get from military, but I can get from familiar battles, which is what I'm doing at the moment. I need Academy level 4 to get past this, and then sigils also at level 4. I'm gonna get some leadership attack. So those are the ways that I can get some better stats, artifact and all that stuff. So basically the first challenge was to get 1,000,000 kill. That's kind of easy. I'm gonna get like the next one is 10 million. This is harder on Taiwan server. There's less activity, a couple bots, and KVK there's not a lot of people gathering. And gathering is probably tile hitting, and KVK is probably the only way for me to get kills. Otherwise, with T1s I cannot break walls, or it's really hard. So that's one challenge. The other one on this account is hopefully I can get to level, like say 1,000 and start getting some tomes. I'm currently stuck here. I just got Rose Knight Gold, so I need to get my heroes to purple and blue, and then I need to get better equipment. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna hit level 60 soonish. I'm close to getting level 59, but as you know, level 60 is really takes a long time to get. But whenever I do that, I'm gonna be able to get like some I think I have some green level 60 equipment, so not very good, but by the time I get level 60, I might have level like blue equipment at level 60. Like you see those two, they're level 60 at green. What else do I have? I think that's it. I'm gonna get some more equipment. Yeah, I got this guy here at green. I've only started doing the ones where I know I have enough for green, because this costs some gems, and in the guild I'm at, I don't get a lot of gems, so, and I'm not very active. So that's the first one. There's no timeline on this one. So we're gonna move over to Langer 4, which is probably the easiest of the challenge that I have. Basically, this account is closing in on 500 million might. It's a T4 sigil account, and the goal on this account is to get max sigil. So right now I've unlocked the helmet. I've done a couple research past helmet with these two, and then these two down below. So that means I've used about 2,900 tomes. I have 4.4K in stock. So that means I'm missing about 13,000 tomes to complete that research 3. I think it's going to take me about 3 years. Really depends on trial by fire, to be honest. Right now, like pretty much everyone knows, we're around the 5,050 stage. I don't know when or if it stops, where it stops. So at the moment it's 30 guaranteed tomes a day, and then another 10 from mixed stage if I take the time. I'm lagging quite behind on that. I should take the time, but it's only when I have really the time that I do it. So by the time, also I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna unlock all the tomeless research, and at that point I'm gonna buy some tomes with my gems. Otherwise I'm just gonna be stuck and not researching anything, which is not something I want to do. The other thing is, if you look at my sigil, I have one extra purple, I have one in my Nosferos mask, I have 2 blue. So basically I have 2.5 and I need 8 to get a full purple set. That's going to be easy. If Bargain Store comes back, and if it comes back like every 3 months like it used to do, I can get a purple every rotation of Bargain Store. So that's, I can get, so I'm missing basically, what is it, 5.5. So that would take me roughly a year and 3 months just from Bargain Store. Obviously you can get some from other means like cargo ship and stuff like that. But that's one way to get this. Now, if I want to get all 8 to gold, I think it's going to take between 5 and 6 years. So once I get everything to purple, I'm going to start working towards gold. It's going to take a long time, but on average, every 9 months, every 7 to 8 months, I'm going to upgrade a purple to a gold. So yeah, roughly 5 to 6 years. All right, let's move on to the next challenge, and it's gonna be on the main free-to-play account. Let's move it over to 2WoW Langer on this screen. Yeah, there we go. So 2WoW Langer is the main account you guys are seeing, 800 million might. There's 2 challenges I'm doing on this account. So the first one is gonna be T5. So as you probably seen, you may have seen my video about the account overview. I am going for T5. At the time I had 6,000 tones, either used or stock. I am now up to 8,400. So basically I got an extra 600 here and I used about 7,800. So I'm missing about 9,500 tones. Which I think is going to take about 3 years, and I'm pretty confident with that. I'm still getting a lot of tomes from Trial by Fire. Even if it stops, I'm going to get 2,000 a year on average, and then at some point I'm somewhat close to maxing out toneless research on this account. If you look at some of the bigger research like these, I'm closing in on finishing upgrade military, the army leadership. I have the techno labs for this, and 2 months from now, I'm going to have the techno labs for Demoralize. Military Command is also very close to being finished, and I'm going to use my techno labs there after that. The rest is, I mean, defense economy, upgrade defense, not yet great. Familiar is all the way to the bottom, so I'm still missing those. But once I'm done with toneless research, I'm going to use my gems for that. So 2 years makes sense for T5. And the second challenge is to get full mythic. Now this is gonna be a crazy one. That's one that's gonna take a long time. I'm missing, obviously I got already the myths, but I'm missing between 12 and 25 gold rare material to complete this. So obviously the easiest one will be the toxin at 12. I got the boots. I need 13 eyes. I need 16 brains and 16 blueprints and 19 queen venoms, and then the halos I need 25. It's gonna be crazy, and you get on average about 3 gold rare material per type per year on average. Now it's a little bit easier with forge supplies. It's a guaranteed gray every day. You're gonna get lucky. You're gonna get some blue, some greens. And I got a purple brain on, sadly, on my Taiwan account, but yeah, it's possible. So basically my mix set, I think it's going to take me between 4 to 8 years, but I think I'm looking at 5 years. I know it's a long time. It would put this total gameplay lifetime at between 8 and 9 years. We'll see. Obviously I'm going to get gold first, but there's a good chance that I'm gonna get some mythic equipment before I get even one of the cups to gold. So we'll see what happens with that, but that is the challenge. Let's go and look at the other 2 accounts. So that's where it's starting to get crazy and crazy. Next up is Langer 5. Langer 5 closing in on 400 million might. So you also may have seen this video a couple weeks ago. I went with I spent 600,000 gems on Tycoon to get some champion chest. And I mean, the drops were not that great. And I was not able. I thought I'd be able to get an upgrade and get this to purple. Which, by the way, guys, I got this to purple because I got it. I will get this to purple because I got a gold drop with a crimson chest, not a champion chest, but a crimson chest, legendary drop. So that was lucky. Otherwise, I'd be at 3 out of 6, which is still good, but kind of far. Now the thing is, so basically the net cost was 450,000 gems, and I got about a third of the way to purple. So I did an estimate that I would need 19 times what I spent the other day to get this to gold, and 37 times more to get to mythic. Now to gold would mean 8.6 million gems, and to mythic would mean 16.7 million gems. And also this assuming that I get some good drops with crimson chests whenever they appear, either in extravaganza or bargain store. So that's assuming I get a lot more mains. The cost would be for the secondary. So basically, if I were to put all my gems towards that, I get about 3 million gems a year, I think, passively with this account. So it would take 3 years to get this to gold, and it would take 5.5 years to get to mythic. Now the thing is, I'm not going to use all my gems for that, so it's probably going to take more time. But then on the other hand, I don't think I got lucky with the secondary drop. So I'm going to get lucky at some point. I'm going to get some gold drops on these, which is gonna change basically my expectation. But right now, I think that it's gonna take me about 2 years maybe to get this to gold, and probably 4.5 to get this to mythic. Stay tuned. It might not happen, but stay tuned. This is basically what I'm thinking is gonna happen with this account. All right, let's move to the last challenge, and the last challenge is the craziest one of them all. It's on Throw All Anger, and I said that during, I don't recall, one of the last videos, and I said, with the new Astrolite monster, I'm going to get my Winter Mitts to level 12. And I said that before I did the math. So, so if you guys know, it's probably not going to happen, but my challenge on this one is to get this as high as possible, completely free to play. Right now, my Winter Mitts are gold. I just got them to gold. I don't have the Blazing Ember, but I will get them. I'm close to that. As far as the bells, I am still very far. I need about 4 gold, but just below 4 gold. So it's gonna happen. In the meantime, what I can do though is I can start to get some Astrolite, and which is what I've done. So every time there's gonna be a Snow Beast rotation, I'm gonna use my hunting grounds. I'm gonna kill one. I'm gonna try to get as many Astrolite as I can. I'm just gonna kill one and maybe 2 per rotation, but probably just one. And then make sure to use all my energy for that day to get as many as I can. Not saying energy from my bag, but I'm gonna kill one, use energy from my bag, and then I'm gonna use the remaining energy at the end of the day to get as many hits as I can. I'm gonna make sure I do my hunting for my guild, but then I'll also gonna make sure that I get as many as I can. And then I'll also, whenever there's a bargain store or extravaganza, I'm gonna try to get some regular Astrolite. So with 20 of these, I get to level 3. And then if I want to get higher than that, it's basically I need 320 of this or 16. I need 380 for the next level, or basically 19. So as you can see, guys, it's gonna be crazy, and I will need to manage when I use the monster Astrolite and when I use normal Astrolite. So my thinking, so right now I have enough for level 3. So when I get my my Winter Mitts to mythic, it's gonna take about a year from now. So in 1 year from now, I think I'm gonna have enough combination of Astrolite and Snow Beast Astrolite to get to level 5. So in 1 year, I'll have it at level 5. I think in 2 years, I'm gonna have it to level 7. And then every year after that, it's gonna get me 1 level. And when I get to level 10 and level 11 and 12, it's gonna take about 2 years each level. So that's my expectation. If I want to get this to level 12, mythic level 12, it's gonna take 9 years, I think. And that's assuming that we're gonna get more ways to get astral light. I'm gonna get more energy, and my account's gonna be bigger, so I'm gonna have better gear. I'm gonna get more hits with my I'm gonna get better equipment, so more hits from these. I'm gonna kill more monsters from the rest of my gear because it's gonna get better. So that's assuming a lot. But yeah, at this time, if you were to ask me how long it would take, I think it would take about 9 years. So let's see what happens with this, guys. Those are the different challenges that I'm gonna do. You guys are gonna see some updates from time to time regarding those updates, regarding those challenges. That's about it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are doing any of the crazy challenges or if you're skipping those altogether. Let me know if you think my timeline is correct or incorrect, or if I forgot anything about ways to get better, to get tones, to get gems and stuff like that. All right, let me know in the comments below, guys. Thanks.